Here we are. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Today, what day is it? All I know is day 365 is on Monday. This is our very last, at least during the daily live streams, Friday Funday, which is insane. Every day this week was the last day of the stream for whatever it was. Tomorrow we have our final website and YouTube channel review. Sunday we have our final Q&A, and then we have Monday, our 365-minute stream happening between 9 a.m. and 3:05 p.m. We're going to have some special guests. We're going to have some fun prizes. And all I have to say is, I'm going to save my thank yous for Monday. I don't want to get emotional right now. I don't want to get emotional. So, Friday, welcome. We're going to have some fun. We got the wheel with us today. We're going to spin the wheel, offer some prizes. We're going to keep the prizes a little minor today. It'll just be some books and stuff. But come Monday, we're going to give away stuff every hour on the hour, and we're going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until the end, and you'll hear more about that a little bit later. So, huzzah, says Andre. Welcome. I'm excited for Monday. It'll be a lot of fun, and we'll talk more about that later. Anyway, welcome to Friday. We're giving away some stuff. Let's have a good time. Welcome to the show. More on how this works later in case this is your first time here. Let's go.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream, all while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
Yeah, we actually sent an email to the entire list, all 250,000 people, about Monday. So it should be a good crowd. I don't expect everybody to come, and I don't expect any of you to stay the entire time, although you can if you'd like. You can come in, you can come out, you can come back in. It's free, no fee required, of course. And we're just gonna have a good time. We're lining up some special guests, some fun giveaways. It'll be cool. But today, we're gonna do some other giveaways. So I'm gonna give away 3 copies of my book, Will It Fly? I haven't given away Will It Fly in a while, but Will It Fly is a book that I wrote in 2015, 2016. It came out, became a Wall Street Journal bestseller, and it has over 1,100 reviews on Amazon, which is pretty amazing. And it's still helping people out. I get emails every single week from people who are doing the exercises, who are starting their businesses, and especially during the pandemic, we gave away so much of it. I think we gave away over... Well, we have a course to go along with it that we sell as well called Smart from Scratch. And for a while, we were giving it away for free. We gave away over $3 million worth of that course and book in combination with each other. And it was really great. And I've been very inspired to see how it's been helping others. So we're going to give away 3 copies of that book. Again, we're keeping the giveaways light today because we're going to give away so much stuff on Monday on day 365. So here's how this works. I spin the wheel. If we hit giveaway, I add names to the list at random from people who have left a comment or have chatted here in the comment area. And at the end, we're going to spin the wheel with those names on it and draw 3 names to win a copy of the book, Will It Fly? We're also going to play some games. There's some stuff here on the wheel that might mean we get to play games like our fan favorite Brand Standing. And you betcha we're going to play some Brand Standing on Monday as well. I'm going to have a little quiz set up for everybody. We're going to offer a prize for the person who wins that game. We're going to play some Blank Slate on Monday. It's going to be fun. I keep talking about Monday, even though it's Friday, so apologize about that. And there's some fun things on here too. Time for me to answer questions, tell some stories. Just overall, it's Friday, so we're just chilling. We're having a great time, and we're unwinding because I don't know about you, but this was a very, very, very busy week for me. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I didn't do anything, or that would be 0 actually. 0, I didn't do anything. I just literally sat around all day and did nothing. To 10, you were sort of in overdrive, maybe a little bit overclocking. I was more about like a 9 this week. It was a lot of stuff in preparation for some cool stuff that's happening too. So yeah, and then there was a secret word of the week, and I got it in every single day. Whew, I got it in every single day, so we don't have to play Watch Your Mouth today. That secret word was audiotastic. Audiotastic. And we're going to pick another secret word for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I have to say it once each hour too. Whatever the word is. It could be something silly. Whatever it is, I have to say that word once every hour, and if I miss it every hour, I'll have to play a Watch Your Mouth within the stream at some point. So anyway, 7, 6, 9, definitely a 9, 8. Cool. Well, hopefully we can all have a more relaxing week next week. We got Pokey Kobe in the house. We got Kathy, TK, K Nono. We got Antonica, Jen Games, Mr. Camera Junkie, Kevin, Brendan, Ashley, Peasant Uprising, Rex. Peasant Uprising, I got your package, by the way. I got your package, and I do have time tonight to go through the email, by the way, for you as well. So I got you. And then Grandma Goody, I got your package as well. Thank you so much. You guys don't have to send me anything. Whew. Okay, let's spin the wheel. Let's just get right into it. Here we go. Wow, that was a big spin. Didn't know how strong I was today. We got either.io. Sweet. So either.io is a fun little website that we can go to see where we fit with relation to certain choices that people have made. So let me go here and just share my screen with you. So this is what it looks like. And I'm going to find a family-friendly one that we can use right now because not all of these are family-friendly, or some of them are a little bit disgusting. Okay, here we go. First one, are you team blue or are you team red? Are you blue? Would you rather have a sense of smell of a dog? So super scent, if you will, being able to track things just from smell. Can you imagine driving by like an In-N-Out or something, or a burger place, and then having the sense of the smell of a dog? That would be pretty legit. Or are you more of a team red? Are you red, having the eyesight of an eagle, which would be pretty amazing? Your kids go, where are my keys? And you're just like, right there. Those are the keys. Oh, and there's a rat over there that I can eat because you're an eagle. Well, you have the eyesight of an eagle. I think I'd rather go red. There isn't, to me, a downside of the red versus the downside, I think, would be obvious of blue. You not only smell all these really amazing things and be able to track things, but it would probably bother you all day long smelling the poop from your neighbor's house, right? Like that kind of stuff. Yeah, Chris says, I've smelled too many bad things. Give me that vision. All right, I'm going to go for red. Team red, 87%. I don't think we've ever seen anything so skewed. 1.5 million votes on this one. Most of us are team red there, which makes complete sense. Burke is red. Satwick is red. Most of us are red. Okay, let's find one more and then we'll spin the wheel again. Let's see. Finding a family-friendly one. No worries. Hold up. Ooh. I think we've done this one before. Here we go. Let's see how we feel about this. Are you team blue or team red? Would you rather have lost your keys for blue, or red, lose your cell phone? To me, I think this one's going to be pretty skewed as well. I think this is blue for me because, although that being, I don't like losing anything, to be honest. But losing your keys, you can always get you can replace either of them. It's much cheaper to replace a key. But what is scary to me is if I were to lose my keys, then maybe that is not good for safety reasons. But man, I have not lost, but I've broken a cell phone before. It's not fun. It's not fun. Which keys? All your keys. All keys. And you will not recover either. You have to go through the hassle of getting a new one. I think I'd much rather lose my keys and get a new one versus lose my phone. Plus, certain cars you can open with your phone. Huh? Big brain. Big brain. I'd much rather lose my keys. 67. Okay, so 2/3. Okay, not terrible. I don't know what happened with my voice there, but let's spin the wheel again. Okay, we're warming up. I love either.io. It's super fun, although it's not super family friendly all the time, which is why I always come to this screen when I'm choosing. So just keep that in mind. If you're going to play this with your kids, check out the answers first. Okay, here we go. I'd rather not lose my phone, but with working from home, barely going out, if I lose my phone, I can't replace it easily. This is true. This is true. And now we landed on story time. So I need to crowdsource from you a story theme. And why do we do this? Because storytelling is really important. Storytelling is a great way to connect with people. It's a great way to share information in a way that's going to be relatable and remembered. And plus, it's always fun to just kind of go back into the vaults of your brain to consider things that have happened before. And we've told some funny stories, some sad stories, some interesting stories. A lot of you have asked about my wife, April, and how we got together. It involved a large fish, all these kinds of things. But if you can tell me a particular subject matter, I'm going to pull from the Pat Flynn vault, and we're going to see if we can unpack something very interesting. So, children, says Salima. Children. Okay. So I have 2 kids. Now I got to tell you, when we found out that we were pregnant with my boy Keone, this was in March. No, it was around March of 2009. We just got married, and we found out we were pregnant. I was incredibly excited. I felt like we were ready, and then, me being me, I go, okay. I start thinking about all the bad things that could happen, right? We're living in this little apartment, but at the same time, I started thinking about insurance because April had to go in for certain appointments and stuff. And I soon found out that the insurance that I had from architecture didn't carry over. And I purposefully did that because, first of all, I didn't know we were going to get pregnant. We were trying, but again, we were quite young and didn't think ahead like we should have. But COBRA, which is the health insurance in the U.S. that you can get if you get laid off or if you get fired, you can still have health insurance if you continue to pay, but it's ridiculous prices, so I didn't pay that. And because we found out April was pregnant before looking for private health insurance, at this time, we didn't know this, pregnancy was a pre-existing condition. So we couldn't get health insurance. So everything that we had to pay for came out of pocket. And this is just at the start of when the business was going. And I'm very, very grateful. This is why I believe in online business so much, is because that business saved us. But we found a loophole. If April came onto payroll and became an employee, we could get around that pre-existing condition. So the company could pay for the health insurance and we would qualify for group health insurance as a business. So my son was due mid to end January. And because of the time frame of health insurance and all that stuff, we had to wait to January 1st to have April come on board to be an employee in 2010. Well, December came around and April's water broke on December 23rd. So I was super worried because not only were we going to have a baby before the insurance kicked in, but we were going to have a baby about a month early. And when you have a baby a month early, there's always a little bit more risk of a premature situation where they might have some health complications and whatnot. And I found out that every day in the hospital was going to be about $7,000 to $8,000 if everything went right, let alone what happens when we start to need to hook up a baby to all these devices if things go wrong. So I almost fainted, I think, like several times. I was just like, put it back, like put that water back. We're not ready yet. We're not ready to go. Thankfully, everything worked out the way it was supposed to. And we did pay everything out of pocket. It ended up costing overall, from all the appointments and the 2.5 days, he had jaundice, which is pretty common, but that added on to it, of course. We ended up paying, I think, a total of about $24,000 or $25,000 out of pocket. You do get a little discount if you do pay out of pocket versus what they charge insurance companies, but man, that was hard. That was hard. But I gotta say, the moment that my son was born, to me, I was like, I don't care what happens. This is the best thing ever. All the money worries went out the window. And it was only when I was sitting alone that I started to think more deeply and darkly about the situation. And again, I'm so grateful that business was going well in the architecture space that I had. Or else I don't know what would have happened. Then we got smart, we got insurance, and through my business, and when we had our daughter, everything was fine. So, yeah, John says, make them work it off. Yeah. So that was that's a story, and not all stories have. I mean, I guess it was a happy ending, in fact, that my son was born healthy, and that we didn't have to go bankrupt, but we could have. That was very scary. We got very, very lucky. Definitely a lot of money. So beware. Get insurance and you know, yeah. Okay, that's that story. So thank you for allowing me to share that story, Satwick, and for allowing me to remind everybody about it. So there we go. Here we go. Live and learn. That's right, TK. What do we get? We got Either.io again. Awesome. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play one game of Either.io, and then I'm going to add 5 names at random. Anybody who is at all spoken here, I'm going to scroll up and down the chat and add some names to a list that we're going to draw from for the 3 winners of my book, Will It Fly, signed at the end of this stream. So I'm going to go back into Either.io and find another family-friendly thing. We're just going to do one of them since we did it earlier. And, ooh. That one's not fair. That one's not fair. Wait, what was that one? What was that one? Okay, here's a fun one. Would you rather, Blue, have a wardrobe completely full of flannel and plaid clothes, like everything, pants, sweaters, shirts, everything, all flannel, all plaid, like a lumberjack? Or would you rather have a complete wardrobe that is all denim, plaid or flannel or denim, and that's the only thing you can wear? And as the note here says, near 1.2 million views or votes, yes, summer will not be so great. The flannel, the denim, and the wardrobe. Neither, says Luke. You can't choose that. You have to choose one. Yeah, you for sure. I'm trying to think of... So there's nothing in the rules that tells me that I can't, like, modify things, right? Sound like Kermit the Frog. Have a wardrobe. I think I would go... Jeez, denim would just be nasty. I think I'm going to go flannel and plaid. I'm going to go blue. I'm going to go blue on that one. Rob says, I already have both. Cool. Flannel is so much cozier as pajamas. Ooh, true that. Much easier to sleep in. I didn't even consider PJs. I think I'd go blue, and the reason is because I think I just look better with pattern than denim. I'm not a denim guy. Other than jeans, like a denim jacket and a denim shirt, that just wouldn't make... Imagine, Kobe says, imagine denim socks and underwear. Ew, okay. Flannel underwear actually sounds kind of comfortable. Okay, I'm going to go for blue here. Wow, split pretty much down the middle. That's kind of crazy, actually. That's actually surprising. Okay, now we know more about each other, I guess. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scroll up and down the chat. I'm going to pick people at random to add to the list. And what is this list? This is a list of potential winners. I will draw from these names at the end to win a signed copy of my book, Will It Fly? We're going to scroll up and down. And we got 2 native sons is first. I'm going to pick 5 for now. 2 native sons. Who's next? Scrolling up and down. And we got Mr. Camera Junkie. Awesome. Mr. Camera Junkie. Next we got, scrolling up and down here, we got Pokey Kobe, my friend. Pokey Kobe. You haven't won anything yet, but you're on your way. Bobby NW. What's up, Bobby N? Bobby NW. And finally, the next person on the list that we're going to add is, we got Justin Starrett. What's up, Justin? These are all mostly new names, actually, which is pretty cool. Sweet. All right, so here is the list so far. 5 people, 3 prizes. Percentage-wise, looking pretty good so far, but we're going to add a lot more names later. Don't worry about that. Let's spin the wheel. Are you serious? Are you serious? Again, we have to do what the wheel says. We have to do what the wheel says. This is kind of crazy, actually, that we have Either.io again. This is the 4th game and the 3rd time it's been shown. So let's see. Ooh, this might be interesting. Would you rather? I think I think the answer is clear to me, actually. For me, although, okay, so would you rather, Blue, live in a foreign city and not know the language, and there's a note here, you would never be able to learn the language. Keep that in mind. So that's the caveat here, caveat. Live in a foreign city and not know the language or ever learn it, or red, live on an island alone. So either way, you feel like you wouldn't be able to communicate with words. I think I'd still go blue, though. I wouldn't want to be alone. What if I needed help? What if I fell down and I needed somebody to help me? You don't need to know a language to know that a person might need help, right? And there are other ways that we could communicate. There's a lot of ways we can communicate without learning the language. So I'm going blue. I'm going to go blue. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. Yeah, blue. Blue, right? Blue, I was stationed in Germany for 4 years, so I lived it, says Brennan. No way. That's so cool. I need smiles. Yes, Ashley, exactly, right? I mean, you could draw a smile in the sand or on a coconut or a volleyball. Wilson! I'm going to go blue. Cool. Wow, 32% want to be alone on an island though. And that's okay too. Free Spirit says, "Red, I enjoy my own company. I love that your I love that your name is Free Spirit," and you said that. Actually, that's pretty fitting. And that's okay too. What is more attractive to me about Red, however, is not the idea of being alone, but it's the idea of being on an island. I've been watching a lot of Primal Survivor on Disney Plus, actually, and the kids absolutely love it. This guy is ridiculous. He lives with these amazing communities in these remote areas of the world. He learns their skills and then actually goes out on a solo trick on his own to do something. And he's eating their food. He's finding water. It's just pretty incredible. And that is mildly exciting to me. Now, actually put myself in that situation, I don't know if I would actually be excited about it. But thinking about it actually is kind of exciting. Okay, let's spin the wheel again. What are the chances that we are going to get either.io again? It's literally on the wheel in just one spot and one spot alone. Let's see. I'm gonna go extra hard just to make sure. Let's see. Oh, it almost went to either.io. 2 spots away. Okay, so we're gonna answer some questions. Yeah, we're gonna answer some questions for 5 minutes. We're gonna go rapid fire. I'm gonna put the timer on for 5 minutes, and then I'm just gonna answer as many as we can. And all I need you to do is, if you have a question, pop in your question in the chat. Just make sure it says question in all caps right up front. Or if you happen to be a member here, thank you so much for the support, by the way, you can use your question emoji so I can find it too. So questions, as soon as the first question comes in, Joe Blumley says, big money, no whammies. Exactly. That was one of my favorite shows, by the way. That'd be so cool to actually have something like that. Okay, I need it in the form of a question, Luke. I need it in the form of a question. Okay, here we go. Timer is on. Salima says, best advice to kidpreneurs. Try to see what you can do to help people. It always starts with helping people. What is a person's problem? Help that one person, and it can completely start from there. You don't have to go huge right away. Tina says, ever watched the show Lost? Absolutely. Religiously watched it. Not so huge on the finale, but absolutely fell in love with that. Best business achievement. Being able to walk outside the door and see my kids whilst having business happen during the day. Being able to do business at home and have my own freedom of time. That's been the best business achievement. All related to that. Satwick says, what after 365 days? No more live? There will still be lives, probably once a week, once every other week. I'm giving myself space to take a little bit of time off and also film more pre-recorded videos that are actually going to be videos that actually do a better job of reaching new people. I loved the live stream. I'm not going to end it, that's for sure. We'll continue to do them, and I might go for longer periods of time, and you'll know about them ahead of time as well, so we can all come back and hang out and check up on each other, and maybe go for 2 hours at a time and do a bunch of things, not only giveaways and games, but also reviews and questions, and talk about whatever's happening in the news during that time. I think it'll be fun to connect on a more regular basis, but maybe more spaced out that way versus daily. But these pre-recorded videos I'm very excited about because we're going to try to grow the channel to 500,000 by the end of the year. Fit over50 says, have you ever considered trying to be on Shark Tank? I was actually asked to be on Shark Tank, and me and Caleb both said no because we weren't necessarily ready yet, and we don't feel that our product would appeal to that kind of format and that kind of, not format, but just, it's not for general audiences. It's not a scrub daddy. It's for very, very specific people. It's a smaller market that wouldn't be attracted to. That's just a limiting belief, but we have that contact, and we might be able to make it happen in the future. Joe Mobley says, what's an irrational fear you have? Spiders. Just absolutely am scared of spiders. And I'm also scared of speaking on stage. Still scared of speaking on stage. Doesn't mean I don't speak on stage. It's just I still have that irrational fear because I think I'm going to die. And I know that's not true. Bill says, yep, get that rat. It hasn't shown up in a while. I think it's been scared of the traps, or because it's raining, maybe they moved. Glenda says, have you ever lived in a different country? I have not lived in a different country. I have stayed in different countries for longer periods of time, Philippines included, but I do want to travel more, and I've never, quote unquote, lived and sort of like become a part of that community. I would love to do that though, for sure. DreamRip says, what's the best way to invite you as a guest on my podcast show event? Pat@patflynn.com. You can reach out. We'll try to make it work. I'm quite booked, but I can see if we can squeeze it in. If you tell me what it's for and what it's about, we might be able to make some changes for you. So Dream Rips, thank you. I like your name, by the way. CV says, question, do you still play basketball at 5 a.m.? I do not. That was for a good year. I would wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, drive 30 minutes after getting ready to a local Mormon church and play ball with a bunch of other old dudes. And it was just so much fun. But I would be tired by 2 p.m. and that wasn't conducive to the work that I do and when I need to be available for podcast interviews and all that stuff. Thank you so much for the super chats, everybody. This is insane how many of them are coming in. I just appreciate you so much for that. That is absolutely incredible. Question, your t-shirt refers to Mr. Pez, right? Mr. Pez? Mr. Pez? I'm not sure what Mr. Pez is, although it could, because this is not my shirt. Somebody created it. Thank you for the super chats, by the way. Let's see. Question, morning routine. Morning routine, wake up, coffee, get the kids ready, and not check email, not check social in the morning. But a little bit of meditation, a little bit of reading while the kids are eating breakfast. And that's basically it. And that's kind of how it's been. It's going to change when things get back to normal for sure. But that's kind of how it is. Brennan says, I just reviewed the... Wow, what are all these super chats coming in for? This is crazy. Brennan says, I just reviewed the Wireless Go 2. What do you think about live streaming with wireless mics? If you have the ability to go wired and you don't need to move around, I just say go wired. Like, why even have the ability of something like a broadcasting or wireless situation try to get in the way, because that can break or connections can be bad, etc. But yeah, hold on. I'll get to these super chats in just a minute. There's just way too many coming in. Thank you, by the way. But I think if it works and it's reliable, then sure. I typically recommend wired just to be sure. Question, what are you taking your next adventure? Where are you taking your next adventure vacation? It's probably going to be back to Hawaii. And we've just been itching to go there. And then we're going to try, now that the kids are a little bit older, to venture out into some different locations that maybe they couldn't get access to before. We're going to hike and all that kind of stuff, which the kids were too young before the last time we went. Let's keep answering some questions till we get to Luke. If we put valuable online course for free to get more enrollment, is it a good idea? I think you can put a light version of your course out, or even give people access to a certain portion of it to get people excited, but I just wouldn't give it away for free to get more people in unless you know that that thing is going to then drive more people to something else. Maybe you give away the course for free because you want to go one-on-one with all those people and have the ability to serve them even more and get paid more, in which case, okay, you're willing to take that. It's not even a loss, but just like take that thing that you were going to sell and make it free to see how that works. You can even do it for a short period of time and then test with those groups of people. Aryan says, how do I stay productive for a long amount of time? Check out the Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro technique. It's 25 on, 5 off, 25 on, 5 off, and it's absolutely amazing. I use this when I work as well. Question from Kristen. Where do you get your shirts printed? This one was given to me. I do print shirts over at Teespring or Custom Ink. And then finally, last two questions from Luke and Pokikobi. What are your best tips for writing an email course? Outline it first. Make every email succinct but to the point and have it provide value. Have each email tease the next one so that they'll be more likely to open the next one. And then finally, make it all about, when you're bringing people into it, it's all about the transformation. What happens after those 7 days? What do they have now that they didn't have before? We got to get them excited and interested about it. And then follow up with them after the 7-day course or however many days it is. That's not the end. That's the beginning of something else. So make sure you know where they're going to after where they've come from. And finally, question, how do you feel about NFT artists selling his 3-week-old NFT for $69 million in a public art auction, becoming the third most valuable artist in the world? I remember that. I saw that. It's, what was it, 5,000 days or something like that it was called. But wow, these super chats are ridiculous, you guys. Thank you. I'll get to that in just a minute. But yeah, kind of crazy, kind of insane for sure. I still don't know how I feel about NFTs. Gary Vaynerchuk said something that did pique my interest, because NFTs to me are like, well, if it's just like a looping GIF that there are only so many of them, and because blockchain allows me to not necessarily share it, like what's stopping me from recording it and then sharing it or something like that? You know, like how do we prove the authenticity in that way? Versus Gary was talking about this thing like that is similar to an NFT. If you play Fortnite, for example, you can buy skins, you can buy certain looks, you can buy certain, in-game things that are for clout. And there's only sometimes a certain number or a certain amount of time that you have to buy those things. Therefore, they become worth something. They become valuable, right? Which is just kind of interesting. Okay. Dybern says, who dat? I don't know. Who are you? Let's see. Where are these super chats? Because that's kind of crazy that a whole bunch of them came in, and I want to make sure I thank all of you. But they're kind of hard for me to find. Hold up. Yes, the super chats are not coming through in the chat room. Oh, that's weird. Maybe it's something's broken. Day 360, respect. Are we just catching up from the other day? What is going on? It's bugging out. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to delete that, and we'll just keep going. An NFT is a non-fungible token. It is a digital asset that, through blockchain, allows for digital assets to be unique. So yeah, there we go. Thank you. What if I made Super Chats NFT? That would be pretty cool, right? I mean, in a way, some of these things are, right? Rob says, when was the last time you've been to Disneyland? It was February last year, so it's been over a year. It's the first time since 2008 that I haven't been to Disneyland in a year. Cool. I was just like, super chats. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I go and I'm like, oh, no super chats. But that's okay. No super chats. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Okay. That was super strange. Okay. Salima says, let's play brand standing. Well, let's see what the wheel says. Hey, giveaway. All right. Giveaway sounds good to me. So I'm going to scroll up and down and choose people at random to add to the list that we're going to draw from at the end. We got Dybern Soda. DeBurn Soda. This is the list so far. Scrolling down, and wherever my thing ends, we got Glenda Trinidad. Are you excited for the Falcon and Winter Soldier? Yes! Because this Friday, I'm going to miss my WandaVision. That's for sure. I loved it. No spoilers. No spoilers for anybody. I did see all of them at the end, though. All right, next we got Brendan Sparks. Thanks. You're welcome. We're going to add 2 more names. Scrolling down a little bit more. Luke, thanks for all those email course tips. I wrote those all down. I also changed my site from your review a little while back, and I hope to have you take another look at it tomorrow if there's time. We shall see. Luke, we shall see. I'm not sure, and I can't guarantee anything. And then finally, scrolling up, I'm going to scroll all the way back to the top for this one. We're going to add Daniela. Oh, last game day. Oh, I did see a super chat come in just now. Is that a real one? Let's see. Daniela Baker. Thank you for that. And let's just verify that really quick. It may have been a real one. It was a real one, John. This is a real super chat from 3/12/21. Thank you for that. Again, that's not anything y'all have to do, but I appreciate the support. Thank you for that. There's a rapper called Mick Pat Flynn. Are you him? I'm definitely not him. I don't have that kind of mouth. I think he's super talented. I watched his stuff before. And then my kids were like, who's that? And I'm like, nobody, because he's pretty vulgar. But anyway, yeah. What Stephanie is saying here really quick for all of you. Thank you to new members, by the way. I did see some new members come in too. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Don't forget, on Monday, we got, here it is, from 9 a.m. Pacific to 3:05 p.m. Pacific. That is 365 minutes. We're going to do a 365-minute stream to commemorate our final day, 1 full year of the income stream daily. Haven't missed a day, not even weekends. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Pat, you're modest. You rap. I do rap a little bit. I have rapped before. Pat always reminds me I need to up my t-shirt game. It's Mick Pat Flynn. He's from Ireland. It's Mick Pat Flynn. Hopefully that verifies that it is not me, because I know that he would never say that. So yes, it's MC, like Master of Ceremonies. Yes. Michael says, thanks, Pat. When I've been able to join, your streams have helped me get through the pandemic and given me stuff to share with my community. You're welcome. Fake super chat here? No, that's not fake, Bill. Thank you so much, Uncle Bill. Appreciate that. Let's spin the wheel. Actually, we had a request for brand standing. Y'all want to play brand standing? Okay, well, let's force the wheel then. Yay, brand standing. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So we're going to play brand standing. This is the fun game that we like to play here that combines our business know-how with just fun and randomness. There are two different cards here. There's an industry card, like it could be, a store of some kind or a restaurant or what have you. And then there's a group of demographic cards. The demographic cards are people. And so we have to combine the demographic card with the industry card, and we're just going to have some fun and come up with some creative solutions for a business name, a brand name for that thing. Okay. Here we go. We got... Give me your name for a healthy food company for small gray aliens. A healthy food company for small gray aliens. What's going on with Deep Pocket Monster? I need more of it in my life. Our next video should be live tomorrow. We're actually going to premiere it because it's offering a lot of giveaways. And we have 20 videos already ready to start filming. So it is coming, TK. The fact that you are wanting more is a good sign. And we are even hiring some people to help us edit even faster too. So it's coming. It's coming. We feel the heat. We feel the love. We're gonna publish more for sure, right? So, what would you name your healthy food company for small gray aliens? Give me your best shot. Give me your best shot. All right, we got Close Your Mouth Bakers. What kind of alien stuff do you watch? Let's see. Why so specific? Gray? Yeah, I don't know. Fast Draw Foods. Gray Fruit. Tiny Nutritions. Gray Man Grub. I like that. GTO, I'm going to add you on here. GTO helps. I'm adding just any standouts at my discretion to the list of potential names to win because I just love this. It's some Space Foods. Gray Matters. Eat Well. Mars Bars. Of course, Travis. Dude, Travis, you are on fire. Every time we play this, I love it. I love it. Healthy Food Company, Mars Bars, like granola bars, of course. Dark Matter Health Club, Trader UFOs, Fishing for Charizard, of course. Fishing for Charizard, I'm adding you to the potential winners list. Trader UFOs, that's great, like Trader Joe's. Super genius right there. Actually, that one deserves a high five. I like that one. I'm also fishing for Charizard, by the way. For those of you who are coming from my Pokemon channel, I just opened a box of PSA graded cards. I just got in yesterday, filmed the video revealing the grades for all those 25 cards. And there's some heat in there for sure. I will say also that I filmed the video 2 months ago when I sent it in of the before. So this video is going to have the before, and then you get to guess the grade, and then the after immediately in the same video. What do you think of that? That should be pretty fun. Bring me to your organics. Joseph, bro. Bring me to your organics. That's great. You guys are so creative. Just makes me so happy every time. The Healthy Spaceship. E.T. Eats Healthy. Greens for Grays. X-Filet, like X-Files, right? Green for Grays. Space Fresh. 50 Shades of Nutrients. Gray Matters, Eat Well. Out of This World Snacks. Gray Gruel Foods. 50 Snacks for Gray. I like the gray. I see where you're going with that. Greens and Grays. Wholesome Gray. Like Whole Foods, Gray Matter Snacks, Improved Gray Matter. There's a lot of gray. I don't know if, like, Grains for Grays, Graylicious, Unidentified Soups and Saucers. Kevin, that's good. I think you're on the list already, right? Oh, no, you're not on the list. Kevin, I'm going to add you. Kevin Crow. Nice. Okay, we got the Men in Gray, like the Men in Black. Green for Grays. E.T. Healthy Eats, a lot of E.T. stuff. That's kind of cool. Whole Space Foods. Back to the Healthy. Makes me think of Back to the Future. Martian Matters. Super Space Raiders. Cool. Nice. Okay, let's do another one. That one was pretty fun, actually. Huh. Okay. This one should be really interesting. Let's see if I can... All right, we got a detective agency for 90s boy bands. A detective agency for 90s boy bands. What you got? What do you got, chat? A detective agency for 90s boy bands. Stephanie, I'm going to put you on here too. You were the first one to start the Xeno trend. I like that. I remember seeing that. So I'm going to put you on here. Stephanie LG. Stephanie LG. So remember, detective agency for 90s boy bands. Now, there's a lot of boy bands, right? 98 Degrees, In Sync, Backstreet Boys. That could be something there. There we go. Poke Kenono. I saw you on there. Poke Kenono. Backstreet Detectives, of course. Boys to Men Spies. Ooh. I like that one too. Salima, I'm going to put you on here. Salima. I have a feeling I'm going to like a lot of these because I like 90s boy bands. I can't help it. My wife is a huge Backstreet Boys fan, and I'm an NSYNC fan. Somehow we still ended up together. Backstreet Investigations, Backstreet Detectives, why? CV, okay. Why? That's good. That's good. That was like thinking out of the box there. I like that. Backstreet Detectives, In Sync Investigation, I'm pretty sure you meant investigations, right? But In Sync Investigations, I like it. Ariel Anderson. We got Little White Lies, New Kids Behind the Block, Crime and the Five, Snoop Sync, Private Eyes in Sync, Private Guys, Backstreet Smarts, Show the Reasons. Show me the reason I'm being lonely. Why not? Sleuth Boys. Hey, going old. I like that. Lorraine's Creative. And that was a very creative answer, Lorraine. Backstreet Solutions. New Kids in the Jail. Burke. I like that. Burke, Kaplan. Boys to Men Detectives. Bye Bye Boys. Private Dickies. Backstreet Mystery Solvers, CSI Backstreets, Lie. That's good too, Luke. I think you're on here, right? Yeah, you're on here already. Boys on the Case, Found. I got nothing for this one, says Sean. Hello. We got a lot of the three things. Let's see. Let me see if I can come up with one. I'm thinking of some unique boy bands. All for One is a boy band. All for the One Detective Agency. No, that's bad. What other boy bands were there? There's Boys to Men. There was, what about like Jackson 5? What about LFO? 98 Degrees. What was the oh gosh, what is it? What's the one that P. Diddy put together with it was like a reality show, and they had a song called Liquid Dreams. What was the name of that band? Points to whoever's first to say that. I Spy with My Private Little Eye. Great Pretender, Genders. The Great Pretender is a great song, by the way. Clues to Find. O-Town. Yes, O-Town. That's what it is. Oh, no, Town. O-Town, that's the one. Okay. Chris says, oh, Lord. All right. Thank you, CB. I appreciate that. Boston, I Want It That Way Investigations. That's good. That's good. Boston Bow. These are great. These are great. Liquid Scheme, says the Roamer. O-Town, yeah, that's right. Okay, so we got some names here. We got a whole bunch of names. We got about 12 minutes left. So we're gonna go for another 4 or 5 minutes. We're gonna spin the wheel a couple more times. We're gonna draw the winners. Then we're going to draw our secret word that I have to use Saturday, Sunday, and every hour on Monday. And again, remember, we're streaming for 6 hours and 5 minutes. That's 365 minutes to commemorate day 365 straight of the income stream. And then that's it. It's the end of the daily income streams. The income stream will still continue to come back, but it's going to be probably every other week in a more longer format with maybe a bunch of segments in it. I'm not going away forever, so don't worry about that. So let's spin the wheel. Oh no, embarrassing story. Great. So we need to crowdsource a theme that I can tell an embarrassing story about. I have a lot of embarrassing stories. The reason I have this on here is because not just the storytelling aspect of it, but because I think that if I can tell an embarrassing story then live in front of people on the internet that hundreds of people are going to see, then what's stopping you from putting yourself out there in a way that's not embarrassing? Like, what do you got to worry about, right? That's kind of why we do this. So let me know if you have an idea for something that can relate to potentially something embarrassing that I can tell a quick story about. Ooh, Pokey Canona says, juicy stuff. A time when your kids embarrassed you. You know, they haven't really embarrassed me. I think that's the beauty of them. Just like whatever they are is whatever they do is what they do. Okay, fishing for Charizard, good. So I went to college at UC Berkeley. Part of the reason why I wanted to go to Cal was because of their marching band. My band director from high school was somebody who joined that same band. He was telling me all about it, and it was one of the only student-run bands in all the land. It's an awesome organization, but my freshman year was a little tough because they do some things to freshmen. There wasn't like an initiation or anything like that, but or hazing. There was initiation, but there wasn't like a terrible hazing situation like you sometimes hear about in colleges. But I remember there was this one initiation situation where all the freshmen had to arrive at this place, and then all of a sudden these dudes in hoods, like black hoods with like scyther type things, yeah, I said scyther, came out of nowhere, and they didn't say a word. They just pointed us in this direction, and we were all being like herded all across campus. We walked all around campus. People were like, and a bunch of people were like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, this is a band thing. So like, it was all in good fun. We weren't hurt or anything. It was just like mysterious. And we then went to the north side of campus. And then we started to climb. We started to climb the mountain. And when we climbed the mountain, it started to get a little tough. It started to get a little steep. And we got up to the top, and on the top of the north side of Berkeley, there is this concrete C that is put into, it's a block letter C, right in the middle of the mountain. And we all celebrated our initiation into the band at that moment. Everybody was telling stories, people were telling jokes, and we had a good time up there. We had some pizza. It was really cool. Scyther's a Pokemon, yes, I know. But just imagine his hands, right? So anyway, we got up there, and everybody was having a good time. And I was this very shy freshman, right? And all the senior people wanted to have the freshmen tell jokes. And they were pretty rough, right? They were pretty rough. Like, even if it was a good joke, they would like boo you, and they would kind of like make you feel bad. All in good fun, though. Like, we could tell it wasn't like they weren't actually trying to be mean, but they were kind of just poking fun at the freshmen. And then I got the courage to go up there and tell a joke. And I said, with full confidence, I said, do you want to hear a joke? And they go, yeah. There's like 200 people, by the way. And I'm like, you want to hear a joke? Yeah. And I go, the Stanford band. Because Stanford was our rival, and like, I don't know if it was the way I set it up, or maybe it went in over everybody's head because they were expecting like a joke with a punchline. I thought I was like, yeah, hey, they're our rivals. Let's like call them a joke. You know, we'll have some fun. Yeah, I got booed off. I got booed off the stage, and I was just like, I thought that was, clever or whatever. But I guess, I wasn't quite ready to get out of my comfort zone yet, because I was just a wee little freshman. And by we, I mean we. I was very small. So anyway, that was me trying to be clever and cool in front of everybody. I thought it was cool. But anyway, I grew into the band. I absolutely fell in love with it. I became student director. I ended up staying a 5th year in the marching band just to be student director one more, to try out to be student director for one more year. So, yeah. It's like, I told a story a while back, another embarrassing story, where I did the same thing on the dance floor in 8th grade. And then, I just got very embarrassed. Anytime that I, as a kid, tried to step out of my comfort zone and crawl out of my skin and do something, ballsy, it never worked out, it seemed. And I think that's why I had a lot of low self-esteem, or maybe that's just little micro moments that I remember. But yeah, anyway, poor Pat, says Lena. Yeah, it's okay. It happens. But that's an embarrassing story that I remember from college, freshman year, getting sort of initiated, going up there, mustering up the courage, and then getting laughed at. I thought it was clever. Anyway, there we go. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming in today. We're going to spin the wheel. We're going to take these names from this list, and we're going to pop them into the Wheel of Names. And I love the Wheel of Names because it shows us a wheel that we can, pull winners from. Wheel of Names. There we go. Here are the words from last week that we're going to delete. We're going to put the new words on there, or the new names. So we got 24 entries. We're giving away 3 copies of my book, Will It Fly? I'll tell you how to redeem them in just a minute, but best of luck to all of you who are on the list. And here we go. These are signed copies of my book. What do we got? We got, ooh, squeaked it out, Daniela. Congratulations, Daniela. I'm going to remove you from the list and spin again. Good luck. Luke says I can relate to that. All right, we got Pokey Kobe. Congratulations, Pokey Kobe. Appreciate you, my friend. Jeanette says, don't worry, I watched. Thank you. All right, so we got Daniela, Pokey Kobe, and finally, our final winner of the day. Remember, we're going to do way more giveaways, bigger giveaways on Monday. We got Lorraine's Creative Space. Congratulations, all 3 of you. So Lorraine, Daniela, and Pokey Kobe. All you have to do is send an email to pat@patflynn.com, and we're going to send those to you. It may take some time, but they're going to be signed, and hope to get them in your hands soon. So congratulations again. That's pat@patflynn.com, and great work. Now we have the wonderful task of crowdsourcing our word of the next 3 days. So it'll be Saturday, Sunday, and every hour on Monday. I have to say this word, and if I don't, I owe you a game of Watch Your Mouth at the end of the stream on Monday. Again, Monday from 9 a.m. Pacific to 3:05 p.m. Pacific. That's 365 minutes. I'm streaming to commemorate the last day on the 365th day of the income stream. So thank you so, so much. If you all would like to share with me any random words that come to mind, I'm going to take words for about 2 minutes here, spin the wheel, and I'll send you off because I got another call in a couple minutes. Whammy kablammy. Okay, I'm going to copy paste and put this here. Whammy kablammy. What else you got? I didn't know I could copy paste. That's actually quite easy. We got pesky. Pesky. We got snappy. Persnickety. Whoa. Pesky persnickety. We got, what was it? Snappy. We got flippin'. Oh my gosh, I can't type. Flippin'. We got Lugia. Luke, I knew that was you. Lugia promo. Meticulous. We got Kerplunk. Why did I put the all caps on? I have no idea. Piano. We got pepperoni. We got Harrison Ford. Every hour on Monday, I have to say the word. I have to say the word Harrison Ford. Keanu Reeves. He should be easy to talk about because he's easy to look at. Samson. Samson. Voluminous. Volume. I hope it's not that one. Voluminous. Voluminous. Aardvark. We got Valencia. We got enchilada. We got Potter, in all caps, actually. We got Mosquito. We got Kano. We got Gob. Stopper. We got Shazam. I'm not going to put Dude because I say Dude all the time anyway. Snyder Cut, like Rob Snyder Cut. Cheeseburger. Now you're just making me hungry. I have to think about what I'm going to eat on Bazinga during the stream. I'm just going to order some food and we'll see. Maybe we can enjoy some food together. Spectacular. What did you type? I can't even. What? I can't even. Tweak. Nitwit. Chihuahua. Barata. The cheese. Tarzan. We got Wakanda Forever. We got Big Mac. Hangry for sure. Big Mac. Hangry. You know what we're gonna do on Monday? We're gonna put food choices on there, and then we're gonna spin the wheel, and then I'm gonna have to order it, and it's gonna come in later. That'll be fun, actually. WandaVision. We got Doodle. We got DeLorean. We got like Zack Snyder. Okay. Luke, I keep forgetting about that. Onomatopoeia. And then finally, we got TikTok. We got Harry. And we got Moana. Okay, we have 41 entries. I'm going to spin the wheel. Thank you all, everybody. What's the secret word of the next few days? I'm going to write this down so I don't forget. Oh, we got Kerplunk. This will be fun. Kerplunk. I have to say it tomorrow, Sunday, and every hour on Monday. Thank you so much for coming in today. I appreciate you. Make sure to join me Monday anytime between 9 a.m. Pacific and 3:05 Pacific. We're going to have a 365-minute stream. I'm going to have some special guests, some giveaways at the top of every hour. Apparently, we're going to use the Wheel of Names to order lunch, and we'll see what happens. But Kerplunk, let's have some fun. Thank you so much for coming in today. I appreciate you. Hit that thumbs up button before you go to help out with the algorithm and the channel. Take care. As always, Team Flynn for the win. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific. Again, 9 a.m. Pacific for website reviews and YouTube channel reviews. 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern tomorrow on day 363. Take care. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream. All while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
How are we almost close to the full year? That's crazy. That's how long we've been in this together. And thanks to you, I've been able to keep my spirits up, and hopefully I've been able to keep yours up too. So thank you so much. And if you're brand new here, thank you as well. We got a lot more coming your way. Peace out, everybody.
Bruh.